Greetings, friends and foes. Grab yourself a chair and please join James, Chris, Wes, and Lee on an adventure forged in the fires of creation. I am Josh, your host and dungeon master, and I hooked up with my mom.
Well, okay. I think that's no longer true.
It's a good thing you didn't say that online in front of an audience of potentially millions.
Well, now hold your horses. I don't know about millions yet.
We're not even in character yet.
He's been in character for 3 days now.
Yeah,
I know. I'm always in character.
Then yeah, do you not know that he just does like what?
I mean,
method acting, I believe, is what you're working
Yeah,
with.
thank you.
That is
Method
what it's called,
acting.
yes.
Except it's no longer acting. He does what's called method living.
That's right. I even tattooed hydras all over my body.
Those look really sick, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I loved the idea, so I just went ahead and did it.
Like, I know you mentioned you spent basically your life savings.
$252,000 covering every inch of my skin.
I know, but you got some of the best
that's
tattoo
some
artists to
dedication.
do it.
I'm really gonna need some of that Patreon money back.
Yeah. So I mean,
Also, we're not
going
gonna
to
be able
there.
to pay for some studio space for a while.
Wait, we've been paying for studio space, Lee?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
I guess just bill us and we'll never get back to you.
yeah.
We'll build up
We
some
more
debt.
consider it a
Send us the
studio
bill.
layaway program.
We'll totally be back next week.
And welcome to Hooked on Draconics.
Oh!
Welcome to Hooked on Draconics.
Well, thank you kindly for having us.
Just a normal, usual episode.
How you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
Do good. How are you doing this week, Lee?
Fairly tired. Earlier today, by earlier I mean like 10 minutes before you guys got here, the groundhogs through the wall started squealing, so maybe that'll happen again tonight.
Ooh.
Ooh, audience
see
look
your,
Sounds like
forward.
groundhog
wrestling and
pics
scrumption.
on the Instagram.
Yeah, yeah. They we have groundhogs that live under my stairs, and sometimes they just squeal.
Hashtags groundhogs living under my stairs squealing.
Back where I'm from.
Hashtag.
Whoa!
It's a very popular trending tag.
Back from where I'm from, they call them whistle pigs.
Go!
Now,
Pigs.
would that be the Dwarven Mountains?
Mm-hmm.
I'm familiar. I'm from on the other side of that mountain.
We've got one side of the table who are method actors,
Mm-hmm.
and then you and me, Wes, just normal people.
Normal meth actors.
Strange potions, concoctions, and elixirs for those who don't know.
Well, I suppose, as always, we should go over who we're playing.
As always.
Oh yeah, as we always do.
That seems like a standard formula that we do every episode.
I'll start. I'm Chris. I'll be playing Stump, the druid. Dwarven druid.
James, I'm playing Thormund, the elven barbarian, wood elf.
And I'm Wes. I'm playing, as always, Talon, the charismatic tieflin, who's up to everything good.
What class?
Oh, I'm a rogue.
Of course.
We've been playing.
Well,
I guess we want to,
Just in
for,
case
In
someone-
for our
case someone
new
jumps
viewers.
in on this episode. That's
Yeah,
And my name is Josh. I'm playing Cassius, the fallen ASMR warlock.
yeah. As always.
As always, as I've been playing since episode 1.
It's true.
And I am your humble and gracious DM and
we're glad
audio
to have
engineer.
you.
We are not worthy.
We are not worthy.
Very true.
Yes.
I'm worthy.
Oh, Lee, I've just got to say, you GMing this whole series has been phenomenal.
Oh yeah. I don't think
When
anyone...
I met you, I did not see the quality DM sitting in front of me that I do now. I think you have grown, and I appreciate that growth.
Honestly, I don't see anyone sitting at the DM spot other than you.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's
guys.
true.
Yeah.
It's
My
true.
heart. Oh, it's so full. So, who wants to do the recap?
Oh, boy howdy.
In character, I assume?
I guess so. As
always.
always.
As always.
As always.
As always.
Now, the four of us, we've been hunting down this top of some kind. If I remember right, that is.
Yeah,
what we were hunting
the
down.
world
The
top.
world top.
The world
Craig,
top.
the curious curio collector,
Ah,
sent you on a mission.
Craig. Now that's a funny character.
Oh yeah.
Craig, I love him. What a
the
what
voice
a cad.
you did for him.
Go back to
Oh.
episode 5 to listen to that whole interaction.
All right.
Oh,
But
I
enough-
still listen to that like weekly.
We're looking for this top. And if you missed the episode where we sprang the second part of it from a king's vault in a daring heist, oh, boy, you missed it.
Wesley, you were on fire that game.
Oh,
Oh
thanks.
yeah.
I mean,
Talon came in clutch.
Classic rogue.
yeah, Talon, Talon's sneaky. I like to get in and just like give him a shiv and like throw in some crazy stuff. But like, Stump really came in with that clutch polymorph. Like
The
we couldn't have
bearded
done it without you.
Spider, when you got into that one area that no one else could, as of
Let's
course,
not forget, he cast Pass Without Trace right off the bat.
Well,
It's
the
true.
pass without trace, you just got to do it. You
Always.
can't.
Yeah,
you
those
can't-
guards can't track us if they
this
can't see our
boy
footprints.
here, this dwarf man, is probably one of the most clever and well thought out spellcasters I have ever had the pleasure of working with.
Well, thank you. I put a lot of time into it.
And the amount of times you've
Now-
saved us with your guidance.
Sprang the second part of the top
Off the
from
charts.
the King's Vault, and we heard about this wizard.
Well, first we went to the tavern.
Oh, the tavern!
Yeah.
There's a couple towns over.
I
You have
can't
to-
forget the tavern.
You had to get the heat off of it.
Yeah. It was a couple towns over. We went there. We drank. We seduced some wenches, and we.
Whoa, I
Okay.
Cassius had a
seduced some
great night.
wenches.
I had a great.
Okay,
Great.
okay,
yeah,
Cass.
but
you know,
I would say it was probably off of talent.
You know what you're saying, but can you name a better wingman?
Okay. Look.
All I
That
gotta
hiccup line about the worms. That was great.
Yeah, you're
was amazing.
welcome.
That was you. That was golden. It was amazing.
Hey, girl, have you ever had a worm inside of you?
You ever had a whole bunch?
Oh no.
Do you wanna?
Oh.
Yeah.
and the horses outside were
And,
great conversations.
that-
Now, it was
I mean-
really a coin flip on whether or not that was going to work because it was a tabaxi barmaid. But
Well, a coin flip, you say, but it was really a 5% because that nat 20 I
That nat
rolled.
20, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
talent
as-
has a penchant for rolling nat 20s like I have never seen before.
Yeah,
also
yeah.
for rolling natural ones.
I, as Talon, didn't
And
roll
for rolling
under like
natural ones. There
I
is
didn't
no
roll
in
under
between
like
with
a
this boy.
15 that
I think
game.
I think we
so
all remember the outhouse incident.
I've
Less
tried
that can
to
be said about that, the better. I think.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was kind of embarrassing.
I've tried to forget
So-
about the outhouse incident.
On to the Wizard Tower. That's where we learned about tavern, Wizard Tower, tabaxi barmaid. Endless hallway is the first thing that we encounter in this Wizard Tower after we think maybe he's got that third piece we're looking for.
And we were just pulled in, like sucked in.
Well, you guys took a step in first.
Well,
Yeah, but it was like,
Well,
Slowly.
naturally, how else are you gonna get in?
I mean,
true,
you
that's
had
true.
me so on edge. I was checking for traps like every 10 feet. Okay.
Sorry, had to take a brief moment to gather my thoughts. Where were we? Sucked in?
Correct. Yeah.
Took a step in, got sucked in.
Well, after some terrible dice rolls.
oh,
First time in a
God.
long time you guys had some bad dice rolls.
We ain't talking about them dice rolls.
That was very, very, very embarrassing for Talon. I mean,
You hate to see it.
it was natural one after another.
It was like 3, 4 in a row.
Yeah.
I think so.
You
Yeah.
guys tried to save him, and then he just dragged you down with
And
him.
then I started rolling natural ones to try to save him and just dove right in.
Classic.
I don't know what
barbarian.
happened with the two of you.
Yeah,
Well,
I just walked on in.
Yeah, at that point, I just
You-
kind of
you
had to
figured-
fall
you
right
figured
into
it'd
it.
be better
It
just
would
to
just
join
be better
us?
to go along with it at that point.
Listen, you're on such a hot streak for so long, and eventually it's got to cool off. Okay.
So,
And
I believe we ended when everything went black, but the DM didn't say to rip up our character sheets. So where are we starting exactly?
Perfect. Okay. So, you are in a rounded room, and it is filled with bones and corpses as well. The only thing that you see is a threshold where a door should be, but instead it's a just more stone wall. There is writing up above it. Does anybody know Draconic? It's the Latin of 5e,
don't
dead
believe
language.
so.
Hold on,
No.
let me check my character
Hey,
sheet,
no, I
which
do
I'm
not.
very
pretty
familiar
sure dragons
with.
still speak it.
No,
And
Draconic.
kobolds. I believe
Wait, wait, wait.
Kobolds.
We didn't even talk about the gnome.
Oh, we didn't talk about the gnome. Who?
That is true.
That gnome that's
Well,
been following
I
us.
don't.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it'd be fair for me to talk about the gnome. I haven't actually seen him myself.
Well, I was the one that nailed the perception check. So, yeah, I've been noticing that there's Talon, me, Wes, the player that's always been playing Talon,
Oh, well, of course, yeah.
noticed that this gnome has been following us. Yeah, I've kind of kept quiet
Ever since we
about
got
it.
the first piece of
Yeah.
the top.
Uh-huh.
From
Ever
Craig.
since we got
From
the
Craig,
first
yeah.
piece. Yeah, Craig. I noticed there was this gnome,
You guys
and
have to go back and listen to Craig's
Oh my
voice.
god, yeah.
and y'all know me, Talon. I do not have a good track record with gnomes. Okay, so I was keeping my eye on this guy, but also kind of keeping it from the rest of the party. I don't want them to worry too much because I care about them so much. So this gnome has been following us, and I presume followed us to here.
Well, he every
Haven't
single
seen
time
him
we tried to catch
since
him.
we got in
slipped
here.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been able to approach him, Talon.
Pretty-
But
just-
something happens every time.
While they're talking, I go over and
The
go.
thing is, this
You know,
gnome.
why you following us?
Oh, he just every time you try to talk to him, he just kind of pops away and giggles.
Mm.
In that order. It's weird.
Now, could you
giggle
remind
and
us of
pop,
what the giggle
or pop and
sounds
giggle.
like?
I snuck up on him once, tackled him. He was covered in oil, slipped right out of me.
Yeah, he smelled awful.
Smelled awful. The worst gnome I've ever
The
smelled.
way you described
and
that
let
was
me
just,
tell you,
Ugh, gosh.
I
no.
don't think that's oil after what he described.
I don't want to try to imagine what it is.
You know what it is.
All right, so
compared to the,
Yes.
the
Back to-
gnome from
back to the room.
Windstone,
But back to the room. Back to the room. Sorry about forgetting the gnome, everyone.
we're all in Tommy
Actually, just a
Wiseau's
second.
The Room
Um,
right now.
Where are your cantrips?
So, the room, like I said, round in shape, threshold where a door should be, draconic writing. On the door itself, you see an eyeball that is open, and then under that, an eyeball that's closed, and then under that, another one that's open. Corpses, you don't smell a thing, by the way. Very strange.
Besides corpse, no, we
No,
don't
no
smell,
smell.
the corpses.
Zero smell
Okay.
in this room, period. And here you are.
I got a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
What do the skeletons belong to? Like, what kind of creature?
Mostly humanoid.
Are they
Mostly human.
skeletal corpses, or do they have flesh on them?
Some of them are skeleton remains, and some of them are corpses. Some are actually rather fresh corpses.
Oh.
They're all humanoid?
Yep.
No animals?
So you say humanoid? Are we talking like 80% human?
Yeah, yeah.
and then
anything with,
like kind of
intelligence.
20% everything, every other fantasy
Yeah.
humanoid.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
But mainly human.
Well, not being able to read Draconic, I'm gonna go over and knock on the wall where the door should be.
Whoa there,
Just tap
Stump.
on it.
Whoa. Let me check that door for traps first.
All right.
And
I hold something back.
Talon walks up and
Easy
checks
twig.
the doorway where the doorway would be for traps.
Whoa there, my little friend. Let him do his work.
It's going to be a 13.
Hadn't found a trap yet.
There are no traps.
I'm gonna inspect the corpses.
Okay.
It looks clear. And I'm super sure.
12.
12. Yeah, I mean it's pretty obvious. Some of the corpses actually have holes in them, and some of them are blue-ish, like they've been drowning.
Hey, these corpses, some of them look like they've drowned, and there's some holes in some of them as well. So that's something we should keep an eye on, and I look to see where anywhere in the room where water might flow into the room.
There's no holes, obvious holes, or anything around like that.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. That's good insight, Cassius. And Talon will kneel down to one of those corpses and confirm whether or not they look like they've drowned with his expert medical knowledge.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Yep, looks
not a
like
good
that.
roll.
Looks like that luck is starting to continue on.
That's only going to be a 7.
You think that they just had a nice day at the beach? I don't know. They definitely haven't drowned.
All right. Well,
Look at the floaty on this guy.
I'm a
Look at the floaty on this guy. He
Floaties.
could not have drowned. He's
I'm a
wearing a
flip-flops.
floaty. Flip-flops.
Talon, those floaties, they're complete. They don't have any air in them. They're completely.
They're made of rocks.
They're made of rocks. They're
all
sinking.
right. I'm gonna stretch my elven muscles a bit and try to push on this doorway.
Okay, go ahead.
all right. I'll assist. I come over and like, "Brr."
Well, boy, howdy. I believe that will be a total of
Cassius will stand back just in case something happens.
20.
20. And are you pushing on the door with him?
Yeah.
Oh, do I get to add his strength modifier too?
Not necessarily. I'll tell you what happens. So, as you're pushing on the door, you blink. And whenever you blink, you feel a slight tug. And then whenever you open your eyes again, both of you actually pop back into the center of the room.
Do we see what happens?
They were there,
You
and then ran
Oh,
the
they,
center
like-
of the room.
That was
Whoa.
wilder than riding Aurochs back home.
Does Talon notice anything different with the eyes when the eyes on
Yeah.
the
What
wall?
was the order of the eyes again?
It was just
Open, closed, open.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
all right. Well, I walk back up, close
I
my
go,
eyes,
I go with him. Do the same.
and push through.
You guys, they disappear through the stone wall in front of you two, and
Talon.
What? Cassius.
you feel about 20 degrees colder. It was a nice warm spring day before. Now you feel about 20 degrees colder, and
Brisk.
yeah, I mean if your eyes are closed, you don't see anything.
Think we should open our eyes. Thorman. I mean Twig. Sorry.
Yes, let me do it first in case there's something horrible in front of us.
All right.
I open my eyes.
You pop right back in the middle of the original room.
Twig.
Huh.
All right. I just start groping my way forward. I start like
All
groping
right,
around
I
in the dark.
think I may have solved part of this mystery.
All
right.
What was?
Let's
what was
let's see what Stump's gonna do though. So are you like on a wall right now?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're just
Left wall stretch.
are you slowly,
Yeah. Very carefully.
very carefully? Okay, you get about 10 feet, and then your foot, there's nothing. The floor runs out about 10 feet in.
Were there any rocks on the ground? Like I can kick into this?
No, it's
Supposed
perfectly
pit?
smooth.
I'll yell at the hole. See if I can gauge its depth by the echo. I don't know.
All right. What should you roll for that? What kind of check
Investigation?
was it?
Investigation, maybe?
Yeah, investigation.
Be like, "Brr!"
Perception?
Perception? I could see that working.
Yeah,
as well.
perception.
They got a lot of crossover.
19.
You think that it's you'd probably say anywhere between 30 to 20 feet deep, depending on your echo there.
The deep hole. I open my eyes.
Right back in the middle of the room.
Welcome back.
Stump.
What? I was gonna say, what do you see? But what did you see? But that probably won't work.
The big hole.
Yeah, hold
30
on
feet.
now.
So
Both of you.
We
what
have
what did each of
discovered-
you do?
if you close your eyes, you're able to walk through that passageway.
And as soon as you open them, you
Now,
go
who's
back here.
got the pieces at the top again?
That would be me.
Because we might need to use them
My
to feel
talent.
our way around until we're able to open our eyes again. Because as soon as you open your eyes, you right back in here.
And be sure to take it slow. It's a big
And
pit.
you said there was a pit, yeah.
Somewhere between 20 and 30 feet.
Oh, yeah, of course Talon has them.
Well,
I tried the left wall, too.
Talon,
Well,
do you want to lead the way?
I've got all the pockets. Yes,
Oh.
I should.
We forgot. Oris never walked into the place with you guys. He saw you guys get sucked in.
Yeah.
He's just hanging out outside.
Well, that's probably...
Just so you guys remember.
Yeah, they're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I had forgotten about them.
They. Yeah, they.
But, yeah. Well,
Okay, well, Talon.
Well, yeah.
Here's
So let me take a look at these eyes. So, open eye, closed eye, open eye again.
Don't think too hard about that.
I think that's just a representation of blinking or closing your eyes.
Yeah, you
blinking,
close
you'll
your
miss it.
eyes, you blink, and we wind up back here. So, if
I appreciate the DM letting us know not to think about that one too hard.
that was some phenomenal metagame knowledge.
Well, I mean, I've seen groups stuck on simple puzzles like that for hours upon hours before.
When really everything can fit into the square hole.
Do we know what's
You
at
all
the
know
bottom
what
of
I'm
the
talking
pit?
about.
I love that video.
It's an amazing video.
probably a rock, if I had to guess.
Did you hear anything at the bottom?
Talon carouses up to the walkway, closes his eyes, puts his hand on the doorway, and pushes through.
You walk through, and like I said, for them, that you're like 20 degrees colder.
All right. Not much of a fan of being
will
cold.
Follow Talon.
Maybe we should tie a rope around ourselves. Maybe tie each other together.
Talon probably has rope.
Talon's on the other side.
I mean, who doesn't have rope?
Well,
Talon, of course, has rope.
I Cassius will close my eyes and go through the doorway, and I'm like, Talon? Talon? I've got my hands out searching for him. I'm like, Talon, do you have rope?
Yeah, I'm here, Cass, and I like clasp his hand, and like hold, like I got you. I
It
got you,
startles
brother.
me, and I open my eyes.
You pop right back in the center of the room.
Do I pop back into the center?
Did you open your eyes?
I didn't open
But
my
he
eyes.
did have him held.
It doesn't matter. He stays put.
Okay. Well, that is a crucial piece of information that won't help us.
Well, I'm gonna do what I do best and leave
Cass?
axe
Cass,
forward.
where did you go?
Well, I got the rope.
I'm gonna take my axe out. I'm gonna hold it in front of me, close my eyes, and walk through.
Well, let's tie the and then
So,
together.
here's a question for you, Game Master
So,
Lee.
Yeah.
Can we hear each other when we're in these separate spaces?
No.
Okay.
Well, Cass, the rope.
I tie the rope around my waist and start walking
Now,
into the thing.
I
and close
walk
my eyes.
backwards this time. Do I walk back into the room?
There's a stone wall.
Stone wall behind me.
Until did you walk in?
Yes.
You bump.
Oh. Thormund.
Talon opens his eyes
Howdy.
before anyone else enters, like trying to meet with the rest of the others.
This is great.
Oh,
Who else is still in the room?
I believe
Hey,
Stump is still.
Stump?
Talon.
Stump. Wait,
Oh, what?
where's Cass?
What is it like
pointed
with
into
the,
the
rope tied to me
Okay.
through the doorway?
No,
It gets cut.
Oh.
I know, Stump.
Well,
He
now I
went
have
in.
25 feet of
Yes. Did he? I was just told. I just held his hand. Did he come back?
Who?
Cassius.
Thormund.
He was here.
Have you seen Talon?
He went back.
I ain't seen anybody, because I got my eyes closed.
Oh, right, yeah.
Now I'm gonna feel forward with my axe. Tink, tink.
Are you on the wall? Is what you're saying?
I feel for walls.
Yeah. There's a wall to the left and right. This is correct.
Approximately how wide is this hallway?
10 feet.
10 feet, so kind of waddle a little to my left and tink. Go over to my right.
Tinky tink.
It's about 10 foot of fighting space. Are there any animals nearby to speak to? Are there rats around?
No, actually.
Well, I find that mighty disturbing in and of itself.
That is yeah, that's actually a very smart question.
I appreciate that. Now, I'm going to carefully go forward until I find this ledge that Stump has.
You find it easily, yeah.
That covers the whole 10-foot exit of the hallway.
Yes, sir.
And I want to take out my rope and grappling hook, put the axe away.
Okay.
And I'm going to start tossing it in the different cardinal directions to see if I can hit another part of this in case it's just a pit.
Okay, so you're like throwing across, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm like throwing it across
Yeah,
the...
there is floor across.
I'm going to mark the rope on my end, find out how far away that is, pull it back, and I'm going to throw it to the left and to the right to see if there are more.
Just wall and wall.
Alright. I'm going to look back, I'm going to say, go ahead and open your eyes. I'm going to reveal some knowledge.
Oh, okay.
And then we go back to the...
Alright. You guys pop back into the center of the
Stump,
ring?
when did
Takes me a
they...
bit longer to open my eyes because I'm nervous.
Yeah, you spent
Cass, Thorman. Good.
I hold the rope up.
Mind if I get that back, Cass?
Oh, I untie the 5-foot length of rope and hand it back to Stump.
I say, the pit is about this long across.
How long across is it?
I see how you do it. Yeah, okay, it's about 5 feet.
It's about 5 feet across. A good run and jump would do it.
Well, I guess we need to have a leap of faith.
So there are only bodies in this area.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, bodies are a really bad barricade. Oh, do they have rigor mortis?
I guess some of them do, yeah.
But some of them are kind of fresh.
But do some of
Like
them have
fresher than
rigmarole?
rigor mortis?
Some of
Yeah.
them are fresh, yeah.
You didn't
Okay.
answer my question.
What was your question?
Do some of them have rigmarole?
Sure.
Okay. That's
Anything
important
you
to know.
want.
Thank you.
It's good. Yeah, that's a good question, Cass.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check, Mr. Barbarian guy. Because you talked about rats earlier.
That'll be a 21 total.
So you actually notice in the skeletal remains, in one pile in a far corner away from the door, there's actually a whole bunch of dead rats and rat skeletons, all in one pile by themselves.
What you looking at, Twig?
Now that ain't natural.
Well, nothing about this place feels natural.
Clearly.
What is it?
There's a pile of dead rats all together. Is there any thing in nature that would lead me to believe that they would all huddle together or something?
No.
I trundle over and poke it.
Okay, you poke the...
The skeletons.
Sure.
Nothing happens?
No.
Oh.
I mean, you got a
What do
sticky
you
finger.
think about this,
No.
Stump?
I'll go
big.
ahead and investigate these rat skeletons.
Okay.
It's 12 again.
12 again. Yeah, that's weird.
This is weird.
Now, Lee, do these bodies look like they've been drowned? Do any of them have bite marks on them?
No.
Do they look so they haven't been like eaten by chewed on rats at
Nope.
all?
That's a good question, though, but no.
Thank you. Do I need to roll medicine on that or anything?
No, I'll just give it to you. Yeah,
Okay.
there's no bite marks.
Well, it's...
Oh yeah, Cass. These rats you're looking at, they don't look like they've been feasting on the
It's weird that they're all in
people
one
in this
location.
area. It looks like this is just a repository for dead bodies that have been drowned elsewhere.
Possibly.
I roll a medicine check on the rats. Do they look like they've drowned?
Okay, good.
It's going to be a 21.
No, the rats actually have 0 damage on them.
They just look like stasis. Just they were living and or
yeah,
not.
they're all just strangely huddled up in the farthest corner away from the door that they can get.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Well, let's.
The furthest away from the door, you say?
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't like the cold.
Talon wants to do a perception and/or investigation up along the wall that they're at, like they were trying to leave through
That's not a
this
bad
part
idea.
of the wall. Maybe. We
Okay,
probably
go
just
ahead.
got to go through the door again.
Is
I
this-
think we do, but
Definitely. But
It's gonna be a hot no with a 2.
you're like, these are a bunch of rats in a corner.
With a 2 plus,
All
you
right.
know,
Well,
whatever.
I believe I have solved the mystery of how to get past this pit.
do we? How far in is this pit? From
It
the
is
doorway.
It's not far.
approximately 20 feet from the doorway.
Oh, that's an easy jump for me.
I know. You are a masterful acrobat, if I do say so.
Why, thank you.
The pit was 10 feet away from the doorway.
10 feet
Why?
away from the doorway.
Acrobatics is one of my least
And if I
skilled
and if I have
talents
studied
and
you
of
as
many.
much as I have studied the great hydras of the Wongtang Mountains, then
That sounds made up.
it's the other side of the mountain that you used to come from what I understand.
Well, Stump, isn't
Then
everything
you actually have,
made up in a way?
I mean, I guess all names are. Now, you have the ability to make an amazing running jump while not having that much distance before that to move.
I could do this in my sleep.
With your eyes closed.
Eyes closed.
Well, you're gonna need to.
And I have.
I believe you, Talon. I
Thank you. You always do, Cass.
Well, enough talking about it. Let's do it.
Yeah. I do.
I do appreciate that practical thought of yours.
I'll be the first one to run up, but we should all be in order. I can't hear anyone from this room when we're in the blink room.
Yeah, I can give everyone a good word too. A little bit of guidance from Lalma. Make
Yeah.
sure we make the jump.
Much obliged.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that would be a much appreciated stump.
Thanks to Lauma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Not
she's just swell. So, let's get at this. And Talon closes his eyes and pushes his way through the door, confidently, boldly.
I do the same.
As do I.
Of course.
Talon leads his way up to the hole. Is everyone here?
Yeah, is this you, Talon?
I'm here.
Yeah, that's you, Talon.
Watch how cool this is. Except don't open your eyes. Actually, now that I
advise
think of it.
against it as well.
And Talon steps back, and he takes a running jump at the pit, knowing that it's only 5 feet.
Everybody go ahead and make a roll for it.
Add
Unless you're
3.
going to do it all in sequence.
I think we're gonna do it in sequence.
Oh, add 3,
Add
you
3.
said? Cool. Is this acrobatics or athletics?
I'll let y'all pick.
Okay, phenomenal. That'll be a 17.
Yeah,
Total.
you make it. Easy peasy. It's 5 feet.
Yeah.
You can sneeze across it.
Yeah, I sneeze all my way across. Super cool.
I'll go next.
Add 1.
Oh no!
What'd you get?
Oh.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh
You
no, Cass!
Stumble and start falling in the pit.
Oh!
Do you yell out or anything?
I open my eyes.
You're back in the room.
Do I land on my back?
Yeah, you
or-
land on your back, yeah.
Classic Cass.
Actually, you land on your face.
Oh,
Because, I
ow,
mean, you're
oh,
falling that way.
Cass, you alright?
I'll hear him.
That's not
Cass? Cass?
I
Talon-
get up and walk through the door. I'm fine.
Talon's about to leap into the pit after Cass.
So you're on the other side of the pit now.
I am
Yeah.
surprised you did not do that reflexively.
You start to feel a very slow.
I'm giving
my
the
God.
DM a chance to explain things.
Oh, okay.
You start to feel a very slow rumble. Everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't good.
Oh,
Hey,
Cass!
Oh, you're all right.
Yeah.
Cass!
Good to
Oh,
hear.
oh, okay. You're good.
I got so scared I opened my eyes.
All right. Well,
Oh.
I think we should go.
Let's do this.
You just gotta be brave sometimes, Cass.
Or Twig, add 3 to your roll.
That'll be a 17 total.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much as long as you don't make a critical fail, you guys get over it. Which is great that you did.
Yeah.
That's,
All right.
that's why I was asking if we could use a rigor mortis body as a bridge, but it seemed a little disrespectful.
I got a 19 before any
In
guy
retrospect.
noticed.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
good. Everybody.
At
And,
what point did Talon ever think anything was disrespectful?
Would you get stuff?
12.
So, yeah, you make it. Not as gracefully as everybody else, but you
No.
make it.
I'm not known for my grace.
Let me get into the front
Whoa,
in case
whoa.
anything's coming. And I just push past everyone.
All right. Still, you guys starting to like shake a little bit, and you feel a
What's that
very
rumble?
slow rumble. Say what?
I'm gonna rush ahead.
You're gonna rush ahead?
Gonna rush ahead.
I'm gonna follow right behind
Axe
him.
leading the way.
Are
I'm
you
gonna-
walking or are you running?
Well, things are crumbling, right?
Ish. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You can't really tell what's happening, but you can.
Or
Well, I'm-
rumbling or crumbling.
Not crumbling, really.
Not crumbling.
I'm gonna go
but
forward
rumbling.
like I'm full forward on the on the control stick, but not quite hitting the run button. You know what I mean? Like
Let's.
Yeah.
We're moving our full
I'm football
walk
jogging.
speed.
Okay.
We're power
Are
walking
you
here.
against a wall, do you think, or are you straight down the middle?
I gotta cover all my allies, so
Straight down the middle?
in the mid.
Okay. Marching order. How's everybody else going?
I'll
Talon's right behind him.
be right behind Talon.
Do I have to open my eyes as a spider for blind sense?
No, that is what blind sense
Okay.
would give you, I believe.
You can be blind and sense.
I turn into a spider.
Oh,
Okay.
my man, Stump.
Classic.
Classic Stump.
So what does blind sense do exactly?
I imagine you can see. Like I got blind sight 10 feet.
Then you've got perception out to 10 feet with your eyes closed.
All right. I'm gonna be keeping up with them, and if there's a pit or something, I'll yell jump.
Okay.
I want to say,
Or a danger.
are you walking on the ground or are you walking on the ceiling like a spider,
He doesn't
which is
know.
super cool. It's all the same, I guess.
I'll be on the ceiling.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys are rushing down this hallway. You all get about 15 feet down now, and you see that there are spikes slowly coming out of the walls on both sides.
Get away from the walls. Spikes coming in.
Oh,
But you're a spider. You can't say that.
That's right.
oh.
I always forget that. I attempt to nudge them into the center, like with my spider leg. I guess I'll be doing an attack to nudge them towards the center.
Did you tell them you're turning into a spider?
No. I did not.
All right, who are you? You're nudging probably the next person in
one of you-
order.
one of the two of you
Probably
goes. I'm jogging right
Talon,
now.
who's right behind
Yeah.
you.
I just
I'll make a
Uh,
spider sense.
Talon is also going to make a general spider sense because he knows
Natural one.
He
You
knows
freak out.
going. He knows
And
going.
you open your eyes.
Oh, I opened my eyes.
He knows going spider is a classic stump move. That's going to be a 11 perception.
Should you roll?
It's up
against
for
it?
you to
I'm
know.
not trying to be stealthy, but I'm gonna roll like an attack to try and nudge him in. I guess. So I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to figure out if he opens his eyes or not because that's a pretty low roll.
I
Let me
mean,
get
11.
percentile.
Low roll. That's a perfectly average roll for something that you know one of your party members can do.
I mean, but you feel like a fuzzy leg in the dark.
I do want to stab it.
I do want to stab it.
Now, I have never imagined Stump to have fuzzy legs when he's a spider. I thought he was one of them crustacean-like spiders.
Either
Well,
way.
fuzzy legs versus bearded legs.
I always imagined a tarantula.
I was gonna say, if you really want like advantage on this or something, check for the beard. It's the signature thing.
Regardless, you freak out. You probably grab your knife and then you open your eyes.
Yeah. Talon grabs his knife and is like mid-plunge towards the spider, and
Oh,
then he
no.
opens his eyes and he's gone.
I sigh in
he just-
spider.
You pop right back in. You actually
Like
right on top of him.
mid stabbing cast. Oh, oh,
Talon. Oh,
Cass. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're good. You're good.
Something tried to grab me in there.
Oh, yeah, me too. I tried to get it. Where's the others?
I don't know. They might have got the thing. Might have gotten them.
I'm pretty sure I got it. Whatever it was, but we'll have to see.
I'll open my spider eyes.
Okay, you plop back in there on top of them.
And then I just like crawl to the door.
Do I hear them behind me anymore?
No.
Oh, it looks like Stump Spider though.
I do have the signature beard.
Yeah, it's signature Stump Spider. So
Yeah, I just have like my 2 front legs.
yeah, Talon like goes to like
Do you
arc,
keep moving, or are you standing still?
Talon
Even faster.
arcs
Even
and swings
faster?
around with his
Something's getting in
dagger,
behind me. I gotta go.
and Talon like throws the sky dagger out towards Stump Spider, but it stops just short of when he recognizes, and it like recoils and comes back to his hand.
I just like
Super cool.
I motion with my front legs.
Really,
That
you
towards the
really
doorway.
should tell us about these plans first off.
Never does.
So, yeah, let's go back at this again.
Real quick, let's cut to the barbarian here. So
Figure out what's happening with Thormund.
you so you start pretty much running now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you run. You haven't been, unless you want to roll like a perception maybe or an insight to see how far you think you've run.
I am gonna keep my axe out
Ran.
in front of me
Wait,
to make
your
sure I don't
eyes?
just like into a
Axe.
wall.
Your eyes out in front of you?
My axe.
Oh.
So you run some distance.
Perception. 14.
14. You feel like you've ran since since everybody got quiet. You feel like you've ran maybe anywhere between 30 to 45 feet
All right.
before you fall into a pool of water.
Open my eyes.
You are now wet. You have the wet condition.
But I can open my eyes.
Yeah.
Do I
Does-
wind up back in the?
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
Oh,
you wind up
okay.
back in with everybody else. There's a giant spider.
I check for a beard.
Yeah, it has a beard. Talon has a knife at Cass's throat. It just all happens so fast.
Whoa, Thormund, you're soaked.
Oh,
Oh, Thormund.
naturally, I fell into some water.
Yeah, naturally.
Thormund, yes, good. You joined us back. Well, it looks like we all wound up here. Again. So whatever it is didn't work.
The water. Did you drown?
Did you drown?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's good.
I shrug as best as a spider can and go and close my eyes and go through the wall.
Yeah. This all
I'm gonna hop on
before
before
seems
Stump
to
goes
add
through the wall.
up.
Through the wall, I'm gonna hop on him and just ride on him.
Uh,
Close my
land
eyes.
stuff?
Make an attack
Okay.
to grapple.
Stump is never allowed any
Natural
of us
5.
to run to
14.
ride on him before.
Okay, you
I
won't
just-
let me ride on
Shrug you off.
Yeah.
you. Stump. If I ride on you, maybe we can make it through this together.
Oh.
Listen, Cass.
I
And I
think about it for a second.
will gently reach out my hand to pet the spider.
I sort of move away from it.
I'll pet his thorax.
I'll lower my body to the ground.
Listen, Cass.
can hop
Talon grabs Cassie's shoulder. Like, listen, this is a little weird.
No, let me do this.
we hold hands like, no, like I think this is a little weird
I slowly mount the
For-
spider.
Ain't nothing weird about this. It's beautiful.
All right.
for Stump. I meant it's a
I
little
can't speak with
probably a
animals.
little weird for Stump. Although I
That would
will
take 10 minutes. Yeah.
It is.
agree with it being slightly practical, considering that we're going in the place we're going into.
Everything's still shaky.
No.
No, we don't seem to be in any immediate danger.
I start going towards the wall.
Thormund, you
And
were
I
in the other
close my
place
eyes.
for the longest. What exactly happened?
I hit some water.
You hit some water just when you were running, and then there was a wall of water, or did you fall into water?
Yeah.
Wait.
He fell into water. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
My orientation changed to a vertical stance.
All right. Well,
I hit a wall of water in front of me.
we've just got to get ready for swimming. Stum, can spiders swim
Spider shrug.
Spider shrug.
with all 8 legs? Wow. Just super indifferent.
That's a feat.
I'm gonna nature whether or not spiders can swim.
Thormund would know this.
16.
Some can.
Fuck, man. You tell me. Can spiders swim?
Well,
Some can.
some spiders have been known to swim, but it's more common if they're a waterborne spider, like in an area like that's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They weigh so
skitter
little
across
that they can
yeah, they can skitter across.
they
the
can
top.
stay on top
I'll
of
say
the
that
water tension.
a giant spider probably can't swim that well.
I would say that.
Like
yeah.
most insect spiders have an exoskeleton, and that allows them to have hollow pockets in them, so they skitter across the top of the
Right, yeah,
tension.
yeah.
But we could assume that if the water isn't to the ceiling, that a spider could crawl.
Yeah, he can climb.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why I'm playing the Nature Man Barbarian, so I can explain zoology to the druid.
Right, yeah, of course.
The druid does not respond.
Alright, so everybody heads back in.
Yep.
I'll lead the way this time.
I'm riding on Stump.
Talon's right behind him.
Stuff. Maybe you should, I don't know, send us some web to help follow you.
Help us get across the water with the web, maybe. Crawl along the ceiling and...
Yeah, I'll show out a little rope so they can hang on to me.
A little poop rope.
Yeah.
Ooh, gross.
I hold on to his rope. If you
I'm
know
good.
what I mean.
Try not to think about this too much. Just try and get out of here.
Oh, it's natural. Don't worry.
That's what worries me.
It is sticky. All right, I move forward.
Not my place to comment on that one.
We get to the 5-foot jump.
Yeah, 5-foot jump. Everybody go ahead and make except for you. You don't need to.
I'll
Because you're riding on this.
I'll just climb around the wall.
Correct.
That's 14.
As long as it's not a natural one.
Right. Well, it's a double one,
Oh,
but they're right next to each other. On
So I don't want to state my role, but it's not a natural one.
okay. I'll give it to you.
It's not great.
You got that ability that lets you naturally jump over. Never mind.
Come on, rogues.
Don't tell me how to play my character.
No, you're right. You're
So-
right.
James.
You've been playing it for the last 121 sessions. I'm not.
So you guys
Qualified.
Don't
make
you
it across,
forget.
and the floor starts
wait, what is
shaking
that?
and rumbling again.
All right, if they start deviating from if they stop following me in a straight line, I'm gonna tug the rope so they sort of have to move towards the center.
Yeah. And how fast are you going?
How fast can I go?
30 feet.
30 feet? Probably about half that,
Okay,
just so
15
they
feet.
can keep up.
Okay, so you're going 15 feet, 15 feet. You're going slower than you guys did the first time around, and you actually see spikes starting to come out of the walls in front of you now.
Okay, I speed up.
You speed up? Okay. You make it past the spikes, easy peasy. And then 10 feet past the spikes, you see the pool of water.
All right, so the spikes are still closing in on us.
They're still closing.
I'll
Apologies. Water.
But you guys are past them now,
okay,
so you can take your time. They will eventually shut behind you.
yeah. I'll what kind of room is this? At least 10 feet out from what I can tell.
At least 10 feet out. It starts to, you can see it's curving on the sides now. In the pool of water, it's like a curved pool of water from what you can tell on your side.
All right, I'll walk in, start climbing around the wall, and see what they do.
Okay.
If you guys hold on.
You should make a athletics check to hold on to the spider as he goes.
A natural 2.
Natural 2.
So that's 3 total.
You fall off
Okay.
into the water.
Can I web attack him?
Can I grab him?
You can try. Yeah. Go
All right,
ahead.
I'm gonna try to web attack. Never remember what I get to.
I was gonna
plus on
say
this.
I wanted to try and grab
I was
Cassie as I'm right
Gonna
behind
try
him.
to grab him also.
Well, he's probably already halfway up the
Okay.
wall, and you guys you can't really tell.
Well, I got 17. Does that
That
hit
is,
you, Cass?
that's above his AC for
So
sure.
you're
Yep.
just saying.
So yeah, you web Cassius. Cassius, do you say anything about this?
Oh.
I start
Seems
reeling him
about
in, I
right.
guess.
I say, is that you, Stumper? Is that something else?
I think we should have a code word in case we want to reset this.
Yeah,
Everybody still here?
I'm still here.
I clack on the wall.
All right.
Yeah, still here.
Yeah.
If we come to a horrible fate and we need to yell out something, I suggest Hydra's rule. We can all agree on that.
Spider nods. Stump spider nods.
Hydras are pretty cool.
Sure. Yeah,
All right,
that
so-
works for me.
Not that you guys can see me nod, but you know.
If that happens, everyone open your eyes. Not right now.
All right, I'll start slowly going around, dragging him, I guess.
Sure.
And-
yeah, you got them all webbed up.
And just see where it leads.
Okay.
And you guys can do whatever.
Do you
with the
go
rope.
on the right or the left side?
Right.
The right side? Okay. So
Classic dungeon
I'll let you crawl about
delving.
15, we'll say 30 feet, and you're on the other side opposite. And you do see, if you keep crawling, that you'd get to another hallway.
All right. I keep crawling and deposit the Cassius web on the other side.
Okay, so he is now on the other side of the hallway.
Then I crawl back around.
I will stay put and say, I think on the other side. Stump deposited me and left me. I'm shouting into the darkness I can't see.
Can we hear him?
Yeah, of course.
All right, Hove, that makes sense. You're fine, Cass. We'll be with you in just a moment.
He's
Thanks,
really not
Talon.
that far away from you.
What's that?
You don't have to yell.
Thanks, Talon. I love you.
I yell anyways,
Okay,
because
all right.
what is...
What is love?
I've got my eyes closed. What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me. No,
No
more.
more.
All right, so spider.
I
or-
come back out and right in front of Talon, I click on the my spider legs against the floor.
Okay. Yeah. Talon moves forward, feels around. Do I feel Stump?
Yeah, and I'm like lowered so you can get on.
This is foreign to me. Talon will go ahead and
I don't know about that. I've seen Talon ride some things.
hop on this spider.
All right, as soon as you get on, I start crawling around.
I go ahead and make a athletics check.
It's gonna be a hot 6.
You fall into the water.
Do I hear him splash?
Yeah, you hear him splash.
Splish.
I'm gonna jump into the water.
Okay, you're also in the water.
I'm gonna dive in like some sort of dolphin man.
All right. I need both of y'all to make strength saving throws.
Okay.
You hear a spider sigh from up on the wall.
It's gonna be a hot 4.
It's gonna be a nat 20.
Man,
Okay.
this is gonna be
So,
one of those.
I'm
Another one
gonna-
of those episodes.
I'm gonna give you some help here. So you feel yourself actually starting to be like pulled down into the water, right?
Me, Talon.
You Talon. But before you open your eyes, just out of fear, hesitation, whatever, you actually feel Thorman swoop up with his natural 20 and bring you back to the surface.
See, it's so nice
And
that you're
then-
giving extra stuff for natural 20s. Any DM that doesn't do that is a hack DM, and I
We
really
had
appreciate
the
you.
DM once upon a time that did, and it got, or that didn't do that. It got so bad, one of our players bought D19s just to mock him.
It was
My personal rule
I still hold
is-
on to that because it was a precious gift from a good friend.
My personal rule is
Oh my
never
Lord.
say no.
It's classic. I got
Make
mine
them
right
roll
now.
for it. You know what I mean? That's just
True,
how I
yeah.
live my life.
And then
That's a
tell
good
them
motto.
no.
Yeah. And then tell them no.
And
if
then
they roll
tell
poorly.
them no. Yeah.
Now,
Were they gonna do a roll of 20?
now, do I heroically save Talon and swim to the other side?
You know, I'll let you do that. Yeah. You find it. The way you jump in and come up, you actually
Dolphin Man style.
Dolphin Man style. You hurl him up onto the opposite shore because you hear Cassius going like, "Oh, what's going on?"
What's going on?
And then you
Talon.
yourself plop up on there, and you're all on the other side of the pool.
And I will cut Cass free of his weapon.
Oh,
Thank you.
oh. Well, Thorman, I really appreciate that, but you know I did have it, right?
What are you talking about? You did have it. You saved me.
Yeah,
I would wink right now, but that would require opening an eye and...
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Cass, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm just glad that you're okay.
You're here, Thorman's here, I'm here, and Stump? You're here.
I hear the clickety-clack.
Awesome.
Spider sounds.
It looks like we can all move forward. Thanks to me and my awesome coolness.
You're so amazing, Talon.
Thanks, Cassius.
All right, I continue to lead the way as a spider.
Okay. Yeah. So it's just
Thorman
another.
doesn't need to worry about opening his eyes anymore if they have rolled all the way to the back of his head.
You as you keep walking down this hallway, you actually sense another threshold without a door. The question is, do you go through it?
I do.
You feel instant warmth. You hear a violin playing. And you smell again. If spiders smell, I don't know.
Probably do. I open one of my 8 eyes.
They probably have some sort of olfactory
You are
sense.
in a room.
Mm.
And it is not the room filled with corpses. That is a different one.
Progress.
Let me flip my page here. So, you're in the room that you're in. It's very grand, and behind it is a vast cavern. To the left is a magnificent bookshelf, and to the right are just shelves of dumb wizard crap, and a violin playing itself.
Wizard's so dumb.
I know, they're just
Books.
books.
A bunch of nerds.
And in the center
Monocles.
is a desk, and on the desk is an open book.
All right, I go climb up on the desk and just wait.
Okay. Yeah.
Talon pushes on in to this new door.
Again, you also feel warmth, and you hear a violin playing.
And I follow as well.
Looks like it's safe, everyone.
Thorman decides to set up camp here in the darkness room. No, I'm just kidding. I go in.
All right. So
Good,
you're
you
on
hold
this,
ground here, Thorman. And
This wizard study.
Oh. So bright after having my eyes closed for so long.
Oh, you gonna open them now?
Open your
yes,
eyes.
Thorman. Yeah. You can go ahead and open up.
What do I see with my elven eyes?
Everything I just said to the spider.
Well, the next piece of the top must be here. Should we look around? I'm gonna investigate.
Look around.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'll investigate as a spider.
Mm.
Wait, not investigate. No, that'll be awful.
That is a 22.
Oh wait, no.
Wow.
Do I sense any animals around?
No?
Okay, just check.
Sense the spider.
Well, that's
Besides the bearded spider.
that's good to know. So none of the rats made it into here.
That's true. So with your 22, you're looking around just this main first room. On the left, you see, you got scrolls, books, whatever. And on the right, you see there's a big pile of gold. And there's also a small bronze statue of a rat. And in the center, like I said before, there's a open journal. Do you care to read it?
I want to immediately investigate the statue of the rat.
I'll before I read it, I'm very, very paranoid because bad things have happened when I've read things. So I'm gonna cast Detect Magic ritually on and examine the book at a distance.
Okay, so yeah, that takes 10 minutes. So do you guys want to do anything within those 10 minutes?
Twig wants to investigate the rat statue.
I am a professional statue and or wood carving creator. As you all know, I would like to study the craftsmanship of this.
Okay. Roll a, what would that be, investigation?
+0, I think.
18.
18?
Slayed it.
You know that people make these rat statues and then they cast spells on them that make it to where they have a radius of protection of that animal. So that makes sense. At the beginning of the maze there, you saw those rats because they were terrified.
They were all sticking in one spot because of that.
They were all terrified because of the radius.
The radius.
The radius.
So we've got someone that's afraid of rats. What kind of person would be afraid of a little mouse?
There's also a big cavern you guys haven't walked into yet.
Yes.
We're just all sitting around. I'm just staring at Cassius.
Just give me a minute. I'm gonna figure this out. Unless don't read this book yet.
Did I have to manipulate the rat statue to study it? Like, did I have to pick it up and...
Yeah, you picked it up and looked at it.
Okay,
looked
so
over,
it didn't cause a boulder to fall or anything.
No,
it's
no,
not
it's
trapped.
it's actually a fairly common item.
Oh.
Just to deter pest. They make different shapes.
That
different
is
animals.
rather practical. I like it. I'm probably gonna start including things like that in my games because I like making quality of life items.
Talon pulls out the piece of top that he's been keeping safely and holds it around and kind of uses it as a little dividing rod, knowing that the theory behind it that it wants to find another piece of the top.
You it's not directly leading you to the piece that's missing, but you do feel it hum. You don't hear it hum, but you feel it hum, if that makes sense to you.
Okay.
It
Does it
vibrates.
feel like it's stronger
Yeah.
now than, say, the last room?
Correct.
It's
Yeah.
been getting stronger the further
Yeah.
we're going.
I don't remember who had the other piece.
I'll guard the doorway or the cavern.
Talon had both pieces.
What are you talking about? Yeah,
Do you look in the cavern?
Yes.
Just some metagame knowledge. I was going to set up like a big fight, but you guys took your time getting through that maze and it was entertaining enough to where we can end the episode soon, I feel like, because we're at the 60-minute mark. So we'll just say that
Talon is super cool and beat the whole fight single-handedly.
Of course.
no, there is a
Wow.
As always.
you see a dead wizard, and next to the dead wizard you see a dead creature that is 4 feet in diameter with 6 eye stalks, a central eye with multiple smaller eyes surrounding its central eye, and 4 small grasping tentacles near its mouth.
Oh.
And the wizard also looks like it had... I'm trying to think of like a reference, but its skin has been like wrinkled and like sunk. It's like its life force has
Like
been...
in
almost-
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
yeah,
when
yeah.
the guy
pretty
chose
much.
poorly.
Yeah. He got like his life force was kind of sucked out, but he still was
Good
able to
movie.
defeat this monster.
Good scene.
Yeah. Well, I turned back into Stump.
Okay.
Now that there's no more threats. It's
Is
not.
Is it safe to read the book?
Oh, do you cast detect magic?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so yeah, we'll say 10 minutes passed. You have detect magic up. The book itself is not magical. You know that the violin is, so is the
Rat statue.
rat statue, and you can't quite see in the cavern yet. But if you do go in the cavern, I'll tell you some more things. But you want to read the book?
Yes.
Actually, while he's doing that, I take out my pipe and start playing with the violin.
Okay. All right.
Wait, the violin is playing itself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little magical
Yeah.
violin.
Cast a performance check there.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Everybody in the room starts weeping because it's just so amazing.
Play a mournful
so
tune.
Cassius gets tears on the page he's trying to read.
I'm reading. I'll read out loud and cry.
Talon just can't help himself from dancing to this. This is really
Talon is
bopping.
an amazing dancer.
Talon's
as
an
we all
amazing
know.
dancer.
We all know.
I
Which,
haven't
oh, roll.
heard.
Oh my god, a nat 20. Amazing.
What'd you actually get?
I actually got a.
Yeah, that sounded really genuine.
I actually got a 13, which.
It's not terrible.
It's not far off.
I mean, you're crying. It's hard to dance cry, I imagine.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cassius is a professional dance crier.
All right.
Well, he's a professional crier. He's a.
And now
amateur
you're
at
a
dancing.
cry reader.
Oh, I'm a cry reader. Yeah.
So the journal, it says, I have finally perfected my trapped dungeon. Looting the corpses of my victims should keep me supplied with gold and feed myself and fuel my research. These boots of levitation do wonders for my navigating the maze, and you do notice that he does have funky-looking boots on.
Those are some rather nice boots.
I only need to count the steps.
Yeah, were those Nikes?
I think they're Air Jordans.
There you go.
Oh. Now, on to my research.
Talon slips them off while no one's looking.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand.
Try to ask me the thing I do best. That's gonna be
It's well
23.
over 20. Yeah.
23. Do you guys want to do a?
I'm busy.
perception
I'm busy
check?
crying.
I'm busy playing on my flute.
Everyone's eyes are full of tears.
You now have a pair of boots of levitating.
sick.
There you go.
Now
You
that,
can cast levitate at
It's
will.
something to donate to some orphans.
I mean, how else are they going to improve their jump game?
It's true.
Got some
They've
moon
got to
shoes.
they've got to make it into the big leagues one day.
Those kids are gonna have some mad dunks.
I've already paid all their ways through college.
Oh, there's also a huge pile of gold too. So you can
Yeah,
take some
about
back.
that.
All those.
We took everything else from the King's Vault, and that's what you did with it? I'm proud of you, Talon.
Thanks, Thorman.
I keep reading.
You keep reading. Now, on to my research. I believe I have opened a connection, but there appears to be interference. I keep having visions of eyes staring at me. And then normally that's whenever the monster would come in and you guys have to fight it. But we're running out of time, and the wizard already killed it. So,
I believe this is the part where we say thank you all for listening.
what? No, it's not over
We
yet.
have to.
Oh, damn.
You're not the DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The DM's job is shut things down.
You're also not Talon.
Yeah.
Only Talon can swipe that from me.
No, that's fair.
I was giving him a courtesy this run because this has
So,
just been a
Thorman,
phenomenal
This has
session.
been a very fun session so far.
Is there anything in the cavern?
He has not let me know yet.
Oh yeah, I told you there's the monster and the dead wizard who is now barefoot.
Oh,
Didn't he have shoes earlier?
No. He was always barefoot. What are you talking
And you
about?
have detect magic up, right?
Yeah.
You see a glowing magical boots in Talon's backpack.
Talon, where'd you get those sweet kicks?
And also in the wizard's robe pocket, you see a small shimmer.
I got him on sale. Don't worry about it.
I go to that
I
shimmer.
believe there's a wizard and a dead beholder of some kind. Vampire beholder.
Yeah, you guys want to roll some kind of nature check on it?
Yeah, I'll roll nature.
I mean, I will roll a nature check.
It's really cool.
I'll let
monster.
the nature people roll nature.
I don't get it.
Wait,
Oh wait, I
Or,
didn't add.
actually, I'd give you arcane also on it.
I'd rather take nature, if I am to be honest.
can I do a survival on this?
No.
Okay.
He does it anyway.
Can I get a guidance?
Add 2.
While they're trying to figure out what the creature is, I'm
22.
going for that shimmer.
22. With a nature, I'll give you a little bit. You know that it's not a true beholder. It's a beholder-esque creature. What do they say?
Beholderkin.
It's not. It's not actually beholder-kin either. It's beholder-like.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not.
Some sort of aberration, if you will.
And you think because of the scene laid out in front of you, it actually eats magic.
Oh.
So you go for the shimmer.
Yes.
You find the shimmer. It is indeed the last piece of the top.
Talon, over here.
What? Oh, Cassius! Phenomenal
Good
job.
Stump.
Yeah, Talon
Stop
runs
my
up,
flute. Thank you.
reaches his hand out for the top, for the piece of the top,
Give it to.
It snaps together, like it comes out of your hand up and
without
snaps together.
even me trying it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it looked before it snapped together, it looked wooden, and then it snaps together, and it actually like starts to glow, and it looks like a night sky before it just falls to the ground. And now before you lays a top.
I'm gonna spin it. What's top for? Except
You're
to
gonna spin it?
I'm gonna spin it.
Is it a dreidel?
So what happens now?
He Talon reaches down,
Oh, also,
grabs
the
it.
last piece is made out of slight evocation magic.
Oh, okay.
By the way, since
I
you
mean-
know all the other two pieces, you spin it.
You got a top. You
Talon
can't
is
not
impulsive.
spin it.
Yeah, I would have spent it if you didn't.
He's nothing but impulsive.
Yeah.
Everything around you starts to move very quickly and also very slowly at the same time, as everything starts to get sucked into the top,
This is the coolest moment of my life.
and the literal universe implodes on itself
It really is.
And this is the very last episode of Hooked on Draconics.
Oh
Whoa,
my
wait,
God!
what?
Wait, what?
I
We're
love
done.
it.
What?
You
We're
killed us
done.
all, Talon. You did it.
What do you mean?
He didn't kill you guys.
What?
You just don't exist anymore.
Oh, it's
And
even
you
worse.
never
Oh,
did.
what?
Is that it?
So no
what?
revivify? No reincarnation? No true resurrection?
The whole universe got sucked into.
So
the
wait,
top. There's
what-
No thing. There's nothing to revivify. There's nothing.
What
Period.
Well,
what
you
happened
did
to what happened to little Gammery? What
nothing.
happened to her?
I mean, she's part of the universe.
She
got
doesn't
sucked into
exist.
the top.
At least
Okay.
at least we got rid of the giggling gnome.
That
All
is-
right. Well, I don't know how to
very true.
feel about this.
Now, are you gonna do a cutscene with the giggling gnome picks up the top now and runs away giggling?
Well, the giggling gnome doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, good.
Okay,
I was just
good.
making sure
Okay.
that the giggling gnome was
Then this is a
outside the
happy
universe.
ending.
The giggling gnome was a plot point to try to make you guys spin the top if you just left the tower.
That's fair enough.
Oh, I mean, I just could not spin the top.
You
Who could
can't
not
not
spin
I
the
mean,
top?
have you met Talon? He is impulsive as hell.
Well, I mean, we've been talking about it for a long time, and we really wanted to end the podcast.
We've
so I
been
figured
chasing this
yeah.
whole thing for
Okay, well,
like
no, I think-
60 episodes now. Like, how could I not spin it the first time?
I need to ask a question. I think is all on our minds.
Mhm.
Do we level up?
Your characters don't
I
exist.
like where Stump
and
is
they
at.
never have.
All right, so we're level 20. Got you.
So,
Well,
technically infinity levels, right?
I gotta say, I truly appreciate this campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this has
It
been
was great.
Oh,
This has
oh,
been absolutely
props to
epic.
You guys too. You amazing players.
You know,
From beginning to end.
particularly like you had me with the first piece of the top, but the whole saga around the middle piece of the top.
from
it
the
was
top
really
to the bottom.
Bottom
yeah.
to top, we stopped.
Yeah, the top, bottom.
I loved it. Yes, it was
Yeah.
great.
I will say my favorite character probably has been Cass. Your role playing has been top notch.
Oh, thank you.
top notch.
Ah.
guy.
Bada bing.
This guy.
So
Oh.
I actually I think I want to run a game next. How would you guys be interested in if I ran a D&D game for the podcast?
Ooh, I mean, I just don't have much time for gaming anymore these days.
Oh.
I mean, we wanted to end the podcast. That's the whole reason.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
I feel like
I'm
we all got a
intrigued.
lot of
What kind of
closure
setting?
here.
well, I think
After all of that, can we have like a quieter, smaller town kind of setting?
sure.
Where
I mean,
hopefully we
this has
don't.
been an epic adventure, and I'm rather burnt of big, heavy world-ending, universe-ending.
Apparently, yeah.
Stuff being such a high-level character, there's
You know
so
what?
many numbers, so many stats.
Yeah, I think we should. Chris,
Sorry.
do you mind if I play Stump maybe halfway through? Because I'm going to be like a little busy the first couple 9 episodes or so.
Yeah, no, I don't mind.
Wait, hold on, that's brilliant. What if? No, bear with me. What if we moved our character sheets? Just everyone moves it to the right of the
Just
table.
pass it to the right, like this.
this?
What? That's crazy.
I mean, well, I figured since you wanted a DM,
Yeah. I'll take
Yeah,
this
yeah.
big DM screen.
Take the,
I
take the
mean-
screen.
I don't know if
Alright.
I'll really be like fit for Cass.
Your
I-
handwriting's kind of hard to read, James. Sorry.
I think you'll be fine as Cass.
No.
I don't know, Josh.
Talon's
You've done such a
handwriting.
phenomenal time.
It's
Wes, I
always
have
legible.
absolute faith in you. I think
How
you can do
else
this.
would I ever let my enemies know that I am coming for them?
Through an impeccably signed and notarized note.
You guys are already getting in the character. This is amazing.
This is amazing. All right.
We are method players.
Yeah. We're method players.
So
now,
I think
perhaps I'll let the DM lead off.
so. You're gonna start in the village of Windstone. Intro, outro, and sound engineering performed by Lee Nesbitt. You can find more of his work at undercoverbeard.bandcamp.com. Background music is provided by Lee Nesbitt, and the artwork is provided by Lee Nesbitt. And we'd like to give a very special thank you to our listeners.
Yeah, that means you. Especially you. You're very special. And don't you ever let anyone else tell you otherwise.
Lee Nesbitt.